from a user perspective. Say somebody's searching for florist in town, and you're not located in that town, but you're targeting that town. Is that sort of a negative context for that person? Because surely the reason they search that town is because they want to go to that town to purchase the flowers.
It depends on the category and the meta information that's provided and how far people are willing to travel. I mean, I think it's important that you understand that for your given market, right? I mean, for flowers, this is not a life-changing decision, and people are not willing to travel very far for it. So it's going to be less successful. But back to the solicitor lawyer example, where people's business lives are on the line because their jobs are on the line, they may be willing to travel an hour for that interaction. But if the title tags and the meta description look exactly the same as everybody else's, then the user is going to look at it and say they all look the same. I might as well pick somebody that's close. So I see it as a dialectic between the searcher and the search, what they need, right? So and I think the business needs to understand how far people are willing to travel for the service before they target it. I think that's a good point, but it's not a death knell. I mean, and it like everything with local that we're seeing in our consumer behavior research, it is very category dependent where they look in the Google world, what they look for, how far afield they look. We're one of the few companies that is now doing that for multi-locations, is actually setting up panels of people, giving them tasks. We videotape everything they do. We tabulate all of those actions. We ask them to make comments. We track the anecdotes. We take all of that to help a business understand where and how and why certain behaviors are happening, so that they can address these questions like, how far are people willing to travel? And do they use organic results? How deeply do they go in organic results? Or how deep do they go in local results? Do they prefer LSA over regular ads? All those questions, only Google up to now has known the answer. And one of the reasons we started Near Media was to try to answer those questions. And so it's been fun, because I've been shocked when I see some of the results of actual users using Google. They don't do it the way I would do it. Big surprise.